Hello everybody. I'd like to talk to you today about this gorgeous planner we've received from Plum paper. Straight away you can see the possibilities for personalisation. There are lots of different backgrounds to choose from, and then you're also able to firstly personalise with your own text and your own images. Once you open the planner up, you can see you've got yearly overviews, chance to note down your own special dates so you can see them coming throughout the year. Space for monthly ideas, plans and goals. Great for those of you who really like to set out exactly what you want to achieve in the year and really break those down further than just those once yearly, twice yearly goals. You get a chance to every month really redefine your priorities. The tab sections are great, really allow you to turn to the month that you're actually looking for. And once you're in the month, you then again have your chance for goal setting. A list of birthdays, perfect for me because I never ever remember to send birthday cards on time. I'm great at buying them, absolutely hopeless at getting them as far as the post. List of events, things to remember, and then a great big space for note making for anything else you need to do. I know for me that's going to be used for any blog post ideas that come into my head as time goes on. You've got your monthly overview, and then each day. Now the great thing with these diaries is that if you don't like this set out for the daily planning, you get 8 different ones on their website to choose from. So don't look at it and think, oh, that's not for me. Head over to the website, take a look at the different options there, because I'm sure you'll find one that is, if this isn't to your personal taste. For me, I love to be able to divide my day into what I'm going to do in the morning, what I'm going to do in the afternoon, and what I'm going to do in the evening. That works particularly well on teaching days where I work in the mornings as a teacher, and then in the afternoons during nap time I'm back with my blog ahead on. So it means I can just compartmentalise my life a little bit more. You've obviously got those all the way through the month. A little bit of a space there so you can see the days that are coming up if you want to plan in twice, so that you can see them as the whole week to view. And then another page for extra notes, perfect for me for noting down things I'm going to need to remember at school, so that I've got blogging on one hand and my school life in the other. The monthly sections then continue, and interesting also to note is that these diaries you can choose anything between 12 months and 18 months, so they can last longer. You can also choose them to start in any month that you like. So if you're catching up with this video and it's June or July, worry not, you don't need to wait until January to treat yourself to one. Just start your diary in whatever month works for you. And then if we flip forward to the back, you can choose additional sections. Now they have lots of different ones to choose from teaching to home planning to travel, whatever it is that works for you. The ones that I've chosen are the blog section, which gives me a small section for post ideas, for specific blog goals, specific things that I want to do to the blog that month. So this month, for instance, I know I really need to sort out Pinterest, and that's going to be on there. A final post schedule, which is great because I am terrible at planning in advance what I want to write about, so that might just force my hand a little bit. And then also income and expenses to keep track of things, and social stats there as well. Got one of those for each month. Then you move to monthly blog tasks. So things that we do every month, so things like checking for broken links or recording stats, all those little activities that are really easy to forget, just to tick off and remember that they've been done. A big space, again, for more blog post ideas, always welcome, because I'm always thinking of ideas at inconvenient times to write them, and then by the time I sit down to write them, I've forgotten them. A big blog to-do list that I can fill in for the whole year. Really looking forward to that one. I can probably half fill that already. A list of giveaways and reviews, so you can really track exactly what products have come in and when they need to be made live to go on with for the brand. Saves flicking backwards and forwards between emails, which suits me brilliantly. I do love to have a paper plan as well as an electronic one. list of any advertising that you may have in the blog, and a bit of a blog annual planner. So again, you can see what's coming up, which special events you might want to write about. For me, I know Autism Awareness Month is going to go in there, special occasions like Christmas, Valentine's Day, and when I'm going to start planning for those. So that really will help me keep a bit more on track. And then last, a yearly overview, so you can make a note and see your own stats improving, which is always really nice to do, I think, at the end of the year, to take a look back. Moving next to the social media section, again one of the optional sections you can pick from, and I love this posting guide. It's great, really keeps you on track, especially the image sizes. Off the top of my head, I can never remember how big the ideal image size should be for each platform, and I'm going to love just having it there quickly to refer to rather than having to search it up online every time I want to know. Love these little hashtag reminders as well, because again it's just good to spice things up, know what people are looking for in each day. Social media overview and an analysis of what other people are doing, and I think all too often we get sidetracked in our own little world, and it's really good sometimes just to look outside the box, see what everybody else is doing and what we can emulate a little bit to try and improve our own practice. Social media goal setting and how we actually plan to achieve those, which I really love, because I think it's great to have goals, but we also need to focus on how we're going to get to them, and this planner really does make you think about that. Overview by month, different promotions that you're working on, and again weekly spaces here just to really focus on what you're doing on each platform and make sure you've really covered everything you want to cover. A monthly audit, to just check what you're doing on each platform again with your followers, your posts, your likes, your shares and your comments. And then, last but not least, I love this little dotty paper. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but I really love it and I know it is going to get used. Passwords, oh my word, I love this. If you're anything like me, this is going to be an absolute godsend, because I have so many sites that I belong to, whether it's Canva for sorting out graphics on the blog, or whether it's the blog password that I change really often after being hacked. I never can remember what they all are, and it drives me nuts trying to think what I've set for each thing. So having an actual written list is going to be a godsend. Important contacts, again, brilliant, because I can never remember phone numbers. Top of there will probably be mine. And then a list. They're US holidays, but some of them are still relevant, and it's always great to know what's happening over the other side of the pond to see if we can make some of our content more relevant to some of our readers from over there as well. And a quick 2019 overview and a pocket. What I didn't mention at the beginning, which has reminded me now I've got to the back, is how thick the plastic is that wraps around these covers, which is brilliant for those of you who are like me, and there's one on the back as well, who chuck your planner in your bag and expect it to withstand pretty much whatever you throw at it. It's a planner that, honestly, I can't recommend highly enough. I love that they do teacher planners as well, and I know that come the summer I will be heading there to get another one, because they really are fantastic. Don't take my word for it though, head on over to Plum Paper, have a look, take a look at the blog review we've done as well, and go and see if you can find one that you think will work for you. I'm sure you will, because there are so many options to pick from. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.